English language learners. Thank you for joining me back again today. We have a new word of the day. Hope you're all doing well, and I'm excited to do some learning and talking with you today. So, today's word of the day is the word fragrance. I will repeat it again. Fragrance. Now, I will say it slowly. Fragrance. You try to say it. Fragrance. Excellent. Let's pronounce it all together now. Fragrance. You try. Fragrance. Very good. Great pronunciation. Let's talk about what the word fragrance means. When we use the word fragrance, we're often referring to a smell. A smell. We smell with our nose. So when we're talking about the word fragrance, we're talking about something that we can smell with our nose. And usually the word fragrance is meant to be an enjoyable scent, a scent that we like, okay? Another word we use when talking about the word fragrance would be scent. Scent. Try to say scent. Very good. What does the word scent mean? Well, the word scent is a synonym or means the same as a smell. If you can smell something, then there is a scent around us that we all can smell. When there is a scent, it produces a smell. Now, fragrance is usually, like I told you, referred to a good, enjoyable smell. But the word scent could be enjoyable or not enjoyable. For example, we can say, ooh, there's a scent in the air that smells like a skunk. You know a skunk, the black and white animal that sprays that strong odor? So a scent could be used for enjoyable or not enjoyable. But again, it is used to refer to a smell. When you can smell something, there is a scent in the air. Another word or words that we can use when talking about a fragrance would be the word perfume or cologne. Perfume is something that we like to maybe spray on us when we get out of the shower or to start our day. It's a very enjoyable scent or smell. Often people have their favorite perfumes or fragrances that they like to use. And another word that means similar to perfume would be cologne. I have the word cologne spelled here. Notice there's a G in cologne. And I put a little line through the G because you don't hear the G when you pronounce the word cologne. You only hear the N. Cologne. You don't hear the G. But when you do spell the word cologne, you do use a G. So perfume is something usually that ladies like to spray on them. Cologne is something usually referred to a scent that men like to use. But they're both fragrances, enjoyable fragrances. Another word we can use when talking about fragrance would be the word sniff. What does sniff mean? Well, first I'll show you. When you sniff, you breathe in like this. So people sniff so that they can smell a scent. So if you smell a fragrance on somebody, a perfume or a cologne, you might sniff like this. Ooh, you smell so good. What perfume are you wearing? Or you smell so nice. What cologne is that? That's when you sniff. And another word often associated with a fragrance or a smell or a scent would be air. Because air is all around us. And when there is a smell or a scent, it's in the air. It's around us. That's how you can sniff and smell the fragrance. It's in the air. So often when we smell something, we say, ooh, what do I smell in the air? What's that smell? And that kind of means all around us, in the air. Okay, So our word of the day is fragrance, and the next activity you know now is that I like for you to try to write a sentence with the word fragrance in it. So I'd like to read you the sentence that I created today. Here is my sentence. I enjoy the fragrance of flowers in May. Notice that fragrance is in red because that's the word of the day. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. I enjoy means like, the fragrance. We know that that means a smell or a scent of flowers in May. Notice I capitalized the M in May because it's the name of the month. It's actually the month we're in now. Happy May, everybody. And May is a beautiful month of flowers blooming and blossoming all around us. And a lot of times when you go outside and you take a sniff, you can smell the fragrance of flowers in the air. It's a beautiful smell. I wanted to challenge myself today, so I decided to try to write another sentence using some more words from the word list. So read along with me. The scent makes me know that spring is in the air. So I use two words from the word list here. I'll read it again and explain. The scent. We know that scent is another word for smell. So I could say the scent or the smell. Both would be okay. Makes me know that spring, that's the season we're in right now, is in the air. And I use the word air to show you that that's where a smell or scent is. Okay? So I tried to challenge myself with a few more words. Now, the wonderful thing about fragrances and smells that we use our nose to smell is that often fragrances and smells have a memory to them for us. So when we take a sniff and we smell a scent or a fragrance, it could remind us of something or somebody. And that's what I tried to do in my sentences here. I tried to show you how we can use the word fragrance to make us think of something or remember something. And that's why I said when I smell the fragrance of flowers, I know, or it reminds me of spring. That spring is around us. Spring is in the air. And that's true to many fragrances. Sometimes you can smell a perfume or cologne and it can remind you of a special friend or family member. Sometimes there can be a smell or fragrance in the air of food cooking, and it can remind you of a recipe that you used when you were a child. So try to make a sentence today with the word fragrance. If you want to challenge yourself, try to use a few more words from our list. You can either send it to me by email, you can send it on our Remind app, or you can even type it in below on the YouTube channel. I look forward to hearing your sentences, and what I want you to do today is go outside, the sun is shining, and breathe in the beautiful fragrance of spring. Smell the flowers.